What is up, everyone? Today's video is going to be about the Nintendo Labo VR kit. I went ahead and sprung out for the entire thing because I figured I wanted everything. You know, it's going to be my first Nintendo Labo ever. I had never invested in the other Labos because I wasn't really sure what they. I mean, I knew what they were, but I wasn't so certain I wanted to invest in those. But I've been waiting ever since Matt Pat did a video on his channel of game theory on Nintendo's patent for the VR system. I had been anticipating a VR, and I guess they finally made it. So it's gonna be kind of my review about it, and just showing like how long it takes, because certain things did take a lot of time. The VR headset, it's completely you have to make first, and it's pretty interesting. It was kind of like when you're a kid and you make Legos with the Lego sets, and you have to use like the little manuals or the instruction manuals to like build all the Lego sets. It was similar to that, but the VR by itself, as you can tell here, is not impressive. At least not with just this game. The other games are much more impressive than this one. This one's kind of like, okay, like cool, like kind of gave you a feel for the VR stuff, but it had to be the first thing to get made anyways. And then another 45 minutes later, I made the camera one, and the camera one is pretty great. That one's wonderful. That one was really cool. I got lost in that one for a little bit of time, actually. And that took about 40-45 minutes to build, and it's basically just an add-on to the other thing. So it was cool, you know, approved. And then it does take a lot of space. It is pretty messy. You go through a lot of cardboard pieces just to make one thing. And then this is making the Labo blaster. This by far is my favorite one, and it is amazing. I definitely get lost in this one really quickly. This one kind of broke my spirit a bit because it took so long to make, but it's really worth it once it starts coming together, and once you like start seeing like, alright, this is where it's going. Like that thing right there, the actual like barrel of the blaster, once you get that done, you're pretty close, you know. And I had actually messed up one of the parts, so I had to go inside and redo it. But that was pretty easy. Around this point, I got pretty tired of all the instructions and waiting, because it tells you to fold every single crease, and it shows you folding every single crease. So I wasn't a fan of that. At that point, I would just like fold it as it is. And yeah, my camera died after 40 minutes of recording, and it died again later. I at first had contemplated whether I wanted to record me actually building the entire thing or not, but I figured if I do a time lapse, it'd be pretty cool, and it would show you like how long it takes to build it. And you can see right there, like the barrel's pretty close to being done. At that point, I'm just like making the little slot for the VR headset, and I enjoyed this one very much. I definitely got lost in this one. And here it's done after 2 hours. And I like this one so much because you can reload your gun, and it's cool. You reload the cannon and you shoot it like a real thing. It's really cool. Like, I'm impressed. Nintendo has very much impressed me. Definitely 10 out of 10 on this product. And as you can tell, I'm pretty like, at this point I'm just shooting aliens and stuff. But this game's really fun, and like if Nintendo starts making more VR games and stuff, or like developers can get their hands on and make third-party VR games that could use this kind of feature, that would be wonderful, because I would love to have like a couple shooting VR games on the Switch. And I heard that the Hyrule, not Hyrule, Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey are coming to VR, or will be VR compatible. So I might look into that. I mean, if I have the VR thing, why not? You know, that'd be pretty cool. You can start playing Nintendo games in VR mode. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I had a blast with this blaster. Definitely really cool. I'll probably be building the other stuff next week, like the elephant and the bird and the hopper thing. But for the moment being, I just wanted to do those ones. And I would recommend starting with the blaster and the camera first because you get the most out of your VR. But yeah, you can see I totally forgot I was recording, and I just got lost in gameplay because there's like 3 different levels, or 3 different stages on every level, and then there's different levels that you can choose from. So it's really easy to start a game and then 10 minutes later you're still playing, you know, the same game. But definitely recommend the VR. If you're gonna go for the starter kit, then go ahead and do the blaster starter, because that one is so far what gives you your money's worth for sure. No doubt about it. But if you don't mind spending the extra money, I'd recommend go ahead and get the entire kit, because then you will get the most of it. I haven't messed with the creating stuff yet, but I definitely will do that. I definitely will. I intend to get the most out of this product, so I will search every little corner, try to make whatever games I can, and I'm sure I could find something cool, and I'll make sure to record it and post it. And we're wrapping up towards the end of the video here. I hope you enjoy it, and you know, of course, thanks for watching. I will see you next week with the next video. Thanks.